back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft with me, Lucy. Hi, how's everyone doing? I'm actually out caving and I found this really cool looking cave. Look at that. Mine shaft with a massive underwater section for it as well. And the biggest thing I think is I might have found my first ever natural iron cluster. I don't know what they're called. But when you get a bunch of iron and all in one spot, is this it? This has to be it. I think I've only ever found one before and I was using like a seed map and I'm not using one. I'm just out caving, but look at this. There's no way this is natural. This has to, I mean it is natural, but there's no way this is normal generation. Oh look! Oh no, that must be it! Yes! Okay. Thank God that I have, oh that's the wrong button, respiration and depth strider because I'm absolutely chilling in these waters. What's my breath at? Oh, I'm not chilling. I also found a bunch of diamonds and I've been stocking up on redstone specifically, but I found some water drains on the way here which I filled my inventory up with some junk. I also found these shards, which sounds weird to me. I always want to call them shards. But yeah, no, I'm just super glad. Look at what I found. I'm gonna go and spend a very long time gaming here, I think. It's time to head home. I've decimated this area around me. I don't know how well you guys can see, but it's been mined out. And we are at 64 plus 13, 77 stacks of iron blocks, which is cool. I think we started off with about 20, so that's, you know, I would say this is a pretty successful haul. And unfortunately, as much as I'd love to explore this spider cave thingy, I don't have any coal on me and I'm completely out of torches, but please let me in. There is a diamond block there, so there is. Huh? There's a diamond. Have I been trolled? Done this one? Aha, there it is. Alright guys, we're all done with this cave. Look at the damage I've caused. I've mined out so much. But I did find a whole bunch of iron, and with Fortune 3, we're up from 20 iron blocks that we started with into 77 plus 1 iron all by itself. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good turnaround. I kind of expected it to be more, to be honest. It's kind of spread apart and I might have been unlucky with the generation because it was all sort of in this area and it's just lava. It's all lava, so I don't know if a portion of it didn't spawn or what, but I'm happy with it anyways. That's a good amount of iron. I'm back in the base. And I'm doing some fishing with some friendly neighbors right over there. They have occupied my boat. This is where I end up leaving all my boats, it seems, and they get taken over. But yeah, I've been doing some fishing in the last couple of days and where did I get a fish? In between sort of episodes and during off time. And the reason for that is I wanted to get some saddles. I got plenty of saddles. Ah, that's very rude. I got plenty of saddles now, so we can get started on the horses. And also, I got these two books. Have a look at this one. Yeah, Sharpness 3, nothing special. Look at this one. Oh, wow. That's a lot of good enchantments on it. It's just a shame that they don't really go on the same tools or weapons, but yeah, I chuffed about that one. I've not been having too much luck with the fishing, but oh, I got another book. Yucky. Okay. I got this far on my bow, just rod, just combining different rods I've been getting, and the luck of the C3 is pretty good. Right, so what is the plan today? Well, we're horsing. Are you fast, boy? I can't tell. throw me in a hole, isn't he? In that creeper hole. Yay! Okay, we're tamed. How fast are you? Right. How far do you jump? Can you jump up this? Oh. I don't feel like he's a jumper. Definitely not. Okay. There was another horse around here somewhere. Where is it? Horsey. He's been wandering around here a lot. There he is. Hello. You've got a lot more hearts. I don't know if there's any correlation between hearts and how fast horses go. Oh, he is 10 times slower. No, thank you. You're tanky. Give me my saddle back. Mr. Spots is no good. Let's have a look and see if there's any other horses. I'd like to find another fast horse and breed these two together. Is there really only 2 horses on this plains? Looks like there's only these 2 horses on our little island here. But I am seeing one over there, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this horse across water. I've not got any bridges built anywhere. In fact, I'm gonna leave you behind, bro. We're gonna go grab the other horse. This horse is not that fast either. So far, that one there is the winner, but I'm gonna keep looking. I need another one. I need another horse. Ooh, there's at least 3 over there. We might have some luck. And I like the little socks on that one. I hope it's a fast boy. Alright, from this group of horses, this is definitely the fastest one. But there have been some horses over there. There has been. There's been some horses over there. Let's have a look at these and see if there's another really fast one. Alright, we're nearly out of horses. I think the only ones over on that hill, which I don't even know how many there are there, but there's probably the only ones to check. And so far, these are our 2 winners. This one is a little bit slower than the one with blonde mane. At least I think he's fast. I really can't tell with this one. He feels fast. And then this guy. I think he's faster slightly. So let's go over to check out that one horse there and that one horse there. Is that a horse? It's a horse. I've been here before. Oh man, this one also feels very fast. Get at the base! Oh my god, I nearly killed him. Oh, there's another berry there. Oh. How do I heal you? You healing? You are healing. Okay. Right. Let's not do that again. You stay in here. And no, you'll die. I feel like you're gonna walk upstairs and then walk into this lava and not survive. Where is a safe place to put this horse? There isn't anywhere. Just try to survive. There we go. We've got all the horses home. Let's see where the other ones are. Oh, it's very hard to navigate this way. I'm gonna need to put it on easy mode. Here's horse 2. Horse 3 was over there. There he is. Got 3 horses here, and I actually found, guys, I was not very well organized. We do, in fact. Where is it? Oh! What? What are you doing in here? Okay. I guess I left this gate open. I guess I just walked in. Alright, what was I gonna do? Yes. So I thought I had all my good stuff in this chest here. And you see there's name tags. There was 3 or 4 saddles in here. Yeah. I don't know why. At some point I must have put good stuff in the records chest. I'm very confused. But now we got more saddles and we got more name tags. So we can actually name all the horses we have just now. But I think I will. Yeah, maybe I will name all three original ones so we don't lose them, and then we're gonna start breeding them up. But before we get to that point, uh, where's my horse gone? Did I not dismount right here? This is going to be a big problem for me with them wandering off. Um, where the He's just gone on a full trip. Where's my horse? Anyways, I'm sure I'll find him eventually. He's probably down in this village here somewhere. That's not him, that's the other horse I brought over. There, what the hell? Okay, let's fix this problem. So we're gonna have to build quite a few things today. One of which is the big stables where we're gonna have... Oh! Yeah, that's what you get. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't condone animal abuse. Oh, you can't eat these? Okay. I think I'm completely distracted. Right, now that we've got our horse then, let's start building on the horse stops. I kind of want to call them bus stops, but they're not. They're little horse parking spots. So we're going to have the big stables somewhere over there in the grassy plains, and that's where we're going to store most of our horses. That's where they're going to live. But as I'm using them to get around the village and the base, if I just get off there and then go and do stuff, they just leave. They don't wait for you. So we need to give them a little home everywhere. And here is the plan, guys. We're going to, I'm thinking the spot here for the storeroom. Just because otherwise I think that spot there, but I prefer this. Let's see. So I want to be able to park 2 horses in here. So maybe like this. 2 horse parking spots. And I want it to be fully automatic, so I don't have to be like opening the gates or anything. Let's see. I just walked past the crafting bench. Alright, here is my idea for the horse stop. It's pretty straightforward. It obviously is going to look a lot nicer than this as it is. But if I come out here, it's a bit of a nightmare getting out. I'll need to fix that. But basically, I think I'm going to lose a lot of horses, and I want to be able to see from afar whether there's a horse in that horse stop or not. So a little light system might do the trick. I don't know. It might need to be even taller, but I don't want these to be too tall of a building, so I'm gonna have to come up with something and see if it works. But this is a prototype, so we walk in, we deposit the horse on the pressure plates, and as long as this horse stays on one of these pressure plates, the light should be turned on. The question is whether they could technically stand on sort of these 4 blocks and not be on a pressure plate. Because if they can, which I think they can, yeah. Because theoretically, that is so hard to tell. I need like a carpet or something to get out of here. It's unlikely that they would naturally stand there because they do like to move around. I can't think of any other way to detect whether they are horses in the pen, I guess. The horse stop, that's the word. I'm gonna keep working on this, but I think the idea is solid. I just need to test it for a little while. Guys, there might be a slight problem in that the spot I chose, you can kind of see the light, but it's quite difficult. It's quite like I don't know how I feel about that spot. I mean, I like the spot, but it is very hard to tell. I mean, you can see it fine from the side. But anyways, I have a better idea. I am struggling with this light design. I think I want to keep the lights, but I have an idea of what extra we could add on. By the way, this is not final. This is me trying to figure out the shape I like. I don't know if I like the shape. I would like to use something that is a bit more noticeable from the distance. A bit more long range. And when you think of signals, long range signals, I think of smoke signals. Lights obviously work, but lights and smoke? That is where it's at. So let's get some campfires if I haven't. Oh, it's charcoal I need. We might. Oh, I've got two. Okay. What's the best way to do this? Is it with pistons? I don't have any. 1 second. Alright, excuse the mess here. Here is the prototype for the smoke. The smoke signal. So if we stand on the plate, we retract the piston and the smoke starts coming out, which is absolutely fantastic. That's what we need. And we get off the pressure plate, it should stop the smoke signal. And yeah, I think this is probably the easiest way to do it. I think we can extinguish and relight campfires with dispensers, with water buckets and flint and steel. But that is a lot of work. This might be just a lot simpler. I don't know, but we'll see how bulky this ends up being because you're going to interrupt me, aren't you? I'll take that. I completely forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so I think dispensers might be less bulky. Right, never record at night again. I think dispensers might be less bulky, but I think they might be more difficult to wire up. Oh, please stop shooting at me. Oh. So, this was my plan. Put this away. This was my plan of using pistons to block the smoke, but I had a little look on the wiki, which I don't love doing, but I was basically checking to see if dispensers can be used instead of pistons to light and relight this sort of stuff, which you can, but it's a hassle. So this was the plan, but you know what the wiki said? It said that you can use trapdoors. So let's test this out. Oh wait, no. What about 2 blocks up? Ah. Yep, that blocks it, and if we... That is so much easier. Okay, I don't need no pistons. That is so much better. So all we need to do is have the strap door be down by default and up if there is something on the pressure plate, which should be possible. And another thing I saw on the wiki is that if you put a hay bale underneath, the smoke goes higher, which I would have never ever figured out by myself. I can't really tell. I think we need another campfire to compare. Oh wait, that is definitely taller. Okay, we're definitely going to be doing this. Just to double check, if we remove this to start cutting off earlier. Yeah, that's where it ends, almost in line with the roof. So we definitely want hay bales. Okay. Oh wow. You can see all the way from here that there is a horse waiting for us at that horse stop. Can you see the smoke in the background? Well, let's have a look and see what I have done because, guys, spoilers, it looks completely different now. I reworked the whole thing. I tore it all down and I built a new thing with new redstone. It's brilliant. It's wonderful. I'm really proud of it. Here it is. Here's my horse stop. Would you look at that? Is that not completely different from my plans? Alright, don't do that. Horse, please let me in so I can talk to the people. Aha. So I split the build into 2. We have the actual horse stop, and then we have what I call the redstone tower. Or also kind of a piece of like abstract modern art. You can't really understand what's going on, but something's going on. So let's talk about the build first off. I decided basically to have it as a gazebo kind of feeling because I decided, how many times can I say decided? I thought it would be the best to have it symmetrical on every side. Symmetrical, maybe not the right word, but basically I want it to look the same from every side, so when I build these, I can put it in anywhere and I don't have to worry about rotating the build. So I'm making life a little bit easier for myself. This is also great because I can jump in and I can just leave from any side, like that. Go in and leave from this side. Nothing here, but I could. So that's why it's this shape. I went with a green color with some bamboo and moss and a little bit of hay bales as well because I wanted these to have a very unique look. Now, I gotta be honest with you guys, I have extremely bad memory. I don't know why. I can't remember why I've got bad memory, but I do know that in the future, as our build expands and we start building outside of the snowy village and, you know, maybe another bases if we ever make another base, when I come back here, I fully expect myself to forget where I put the bus stops, the horse stops, where I put the horse stops. And so I wanted them to have a design that is eye-catching. Of course, if we leave a horse in here, we'll have the smoke signal to tell us where it is. But if we don't, then we need to be able to find it easily and quickly, provided we're still using horses at that point. So I think it's nice, I think it's cute, and this sort of color palette will probably go in any base without too much trouble. And of course I can adjust the design depending on what's needed, like I could swap out the spruce with, I don't know, birch, stone, like anything. But if I keep the greenish roof, I think it's gonna go well. So that's my thought process. And also, I love glowberries. Can I just say that I really love glowberries and I needed to put them in here. Now let's talk about the piece of modern art. So this is actually a chain of observers. Gorgeous. And what they do is there's a piece of redstone down here, as you can see. And they basically detect whether the redstone gets an update. So if it gets powered or unpowered. All of these pressure plates are connected to the same bit of redstone. And if there's no horses in there, let me show you. There's no horses in there. The redstone gets unpowered. The smoke should stop. Ah, it works. It works. I tried this a bit earlier when I was recording and it did not work. This took a few attempts. Turns out I had a trapdoor down the wrong way. And now it's back on. Aha, so what this does, let's get the scaffolding, is we have a chain of observers. These are all observers with really bad trapdoors, so you can't see what's going on. There we go. Chain of observers, and when you use observers, if you need a constant redstone signal like this trapdoor here, then you're gonna need to use something called a T flip-flop. I don't know why it's called that. Oh, what a jump. But it basically converts a button into a lever. It makes a pulse become a constant source of redstone. And I got this design off the internet. We have a dropper into, that's a hopper there. I'm gonna fall down if I try to show you, I think. Where is... Yeah, that's a hopper. Can I click this? There we go. That is also a dropper, but this one's facing upwards. I don't really know how it works. I try not to think about it too much because I got a headache building this. And it basically, yeah, it powers this trapdoor, and when it unpowers, when it gets another redstone pulse from the observer, then it folds it down. Simple. Sort of simple. But one thing about this design is actually it is temporary. Once the new Minecraft update comes out, the T flip-flop becomes one block called the copper bulb, and we could just tear this 4 blocks down and exchange it for one. So we should be able to make some smaller variations of this later on in the future. which means I'm probably gonna wait to hook up every single horse stop to redstone. Otherwise, I'm just building something to be tearing it down in hopefully a few months. Let's grab this horse. And just to double check, you should see that the smoke stops. Brilliant. I did consider adding lights, but I think smoke should do. And I think for a really ugly piece of redstone that this is, I've actually covered it up a decent way. Like the spruce trapdoors are just, wow, so good. I love spruce trapdoors. And yeah, there's nothing in this game that you can't fix by putting a few leaves around it. And this certainly helped because, let me tell you guys, without this, it does not look good. It did not look good. I was devastated for a while. And then I managed to make it work somewhat. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's very much me for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry that the building was cut off, so we mostly had redstone and horse fetching for this episode. Next episode we are building the stables. And there's no redstone there, I promise. I'm gonna take a break and we're just gonna do some good old-fashioned building, and I'm gonna try to show you guys my thought process a bit more and have some fun with more horses. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next episode. Bye bye.